Right back out here again for the third time on the highways and hedges, the Chiefless Concourse on this Monday afternoon, May the 26th, 2025. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to. See, and the Heavenly Father, which name is Albert, His Son, His Son, by His Son, and those that truly
that's his own. So he got to take that on. Let my mom no, she volunteered that.
this is the Revelations, Revelation chapter 13. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "The cause of all that found great which are born their bond to receive a Baragma in their right hand or in their FOREATBS." Right, so this is what they're promoting, this national society, digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency. The pushing of the MARK of BEAST in order for you to buy or sell to function in today's society. This digital currency, the digital dollar, the digital money, the digital cash, this is the digital assets, the digital currency. This is what they're pushing for in order for you to buy or sell. And definitely with this technology of the RFID and the CHIP in order for you to buy or sell. Even if you're upper class or lower class in the economic this is what they're pushing for. So this is a major prophecy is about to come past the field. That's why we're seeing the more full adoption of this central digital currency. The CBDC block, the CBDC trial, the CBDC test. As they're getting closer and closer to the final stages of the fully implemented and fully mandatory throughout the whole planet Earth of this neural technology, of this technology, we're seeing the signs of it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And causing all that small and great, rich and poor, who are found to receive a commandment in their right name or in their FOREATBS. Revelation 13, verse 17. It says that no man might buy or sell, saying that he had the prerogative, or the name of the BEAST, or the number of his name. Right, so or the name of the BEAST, or the number of his name, in order for you to buy or sell, the pushing of the MARK of the BEAST, of the SIX, destroy the SIX, in order for you to buy or sell, to function and be part of today's society. And this is what they're pushing for of this modern day BEAST system, of this cashless system, this financial system, this digital system, pushing of this prerogative system that they're pushing for in order for you to buy or sell, to do transactions, even if you're upper class and lower class of the economic spectrum. That's why we're seeing all these 130 plus countries aiming toward the adoption of this central digital currency of this cashless society, the four of these 15 million cities, the four of this digital currency, this artificial intelligence, in order for you to buy or sell and function in today's society. This is what they're pushing for. That's why you had, I would say it's in early February, if I'm not mistaken, you had the Trump administration. They had signed a deal, I believe it was like $500, $600 billion deal or something like that, to have more AI, artificial intelligence jobs here in the United States. So that shows you that we're getting closer and closer of this artificial intelligence being increasing. They're going to replace humans they're going to replace humans on the job with robots. That's why we have artificial intelligence in these 15 million cities. This is what they're pushing for. This is what they're really done to the whole time they're pushing. Especially this 2030 agenda that they're pushing. Like it says in the Revelation 12 as well. And ultimately the seed should come down very loud because we have a short-term rule. That's why they're pushing it forward the adoption of this. So everything's going to be digitized. This is what they're looking at as today's course is on. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, say that he have the prerogative, or the name of the BEAST, or the number of his name. Right, so that no man might buy or sell, save unless that he had that MARK of the BEAST in order for you to buy or sell to do transactions. Even if you're upper class, lower class of the economic spectrum, this is what they're pushing for in cash society. That's why they signing bills into law here in the United States and around the world, but definitely particularly over here in the United States. They signing bills into law with this crypto payments, cryptocurrency, cashless society very soon. Even though they're trying to keep the paper dollar to be part along with the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin, the stable coin, all these different forms of currency payments of this cashless society that we're about to fully enter into. even though they're trying to save the paper dollar, which is going to be a thing in the past. But we're seeing them signing these laws that they want to make fully implement of this, this cryptocurrency of digital payments. Bitcoin of digital payments. This is what they're pushing for. They cashless society in order for you to buy or sell to function in today's society. Revelations 13 verse 18. It says, "Here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of a BEASC, for it is a number of man, and his number is SIX 300 scored SIX." Right, so that SIX 300 scored SIX. The push of the MOTB, of the MARK, of the BEASC in order for the buy or sell. So definitely this is a major prophecy that came back to the field. Shalom, and the Rocky Pharmacy of and Shalom, and Rocky Pharmacy of Elders and Apostles were active on the common board, and Yahabashim Shop Rocky Pharmacy, your household, and say Shalom. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee for the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world and try to make the world upon the earth." Right, so that hour of temptation is approaching. We're seeing signs of it is going to come to full effect. So in order for you to buy or sell, to function and be part of society, this is what they're pushing for. This cashless society, the digital dollar, the digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency. So all your personal information, your financial information, your medical information, all your personal information that you have with you on an everyday basis when you're out in public in today's society, they're going to have all that stored in your body with this technology device in order for you to buy or sell. Even if you're upper class and lower class, they're going to have that implanted in the upper part of your body and the lower part of your body in order for you to buy or sell. And that's when the application comes into play in Revelation 3 verse 10. Yeah, it says, "Because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, what shall come upon all the world and try to that dwell upon the earth." Right, so that's when that hour of temptation comes into play. Because you're going to have a lot of people that's going to rebel against it and not be part of this system that they're pushing for, this cashless society in order for you to buy or sell. So either you down with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and Son, you got Son, Hamashiach, Habashah, or you're down with this BEAST cashless digital system that they're pushing for in order for you to buy or sell today's society. And this is the book of Revelations. Salakia. Yeah, this is the book of Revelation, the 14th chapter. Yeah, this is the book of Revelation. Salakia. Yeah, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14. Yeah, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 8. Yeah, Revelation 14, verse 8 reads, it says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink the wine and wrath for fornication." Right, so we seeing that mystery daughter Babylon is sit upon many waters, deceive the nations by sorcery, evilness, and wickedness, and unrighteous creeds. We're going to see the full downfall of that Babylon the Great. That mystery daughter Babylon is sit upon many waters. And these times to come, and the Heavenly Father is going to show that spirit. He's going to show forth that of the downfall of that mystery daughter Babylon. We're going to be seeing signs of that. Revelations 14, verse 9. It says, I'm starting. This is the book of Revelations 14, verse 8. It says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink the wine and wrath for fornication." Right to today. Revelations 14, verse 9. It says, "In the third angel, following, saying with a loud voice, If any man voice shut the BEASC in his image, and we shall have received the rock of this level of evil to be in his image." Revelations 14, verse 10. It says, "The same shall do the right his convocation, and his covenant examination. He shall be torn in fire, brimstone, and the other information." And he's going to give his fire, brimstone, and pressure on the ancient present rain. The pushing that is coming out big up to the or be the by himself. And you know the trust and ways of God about you track. And this is the listen. You see the skinny ball up that she with red on? Nah, sure. That was the first thing right there. You got that close first. No, I ain't seen it, no. This is Yeah, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 11. It says, in the smoke of the atonement ascended up from heaven and ever. They have no rest day or night, and worship be in the see this image. And whosoever receives the blood of his own, Christ and shall receive their rest day or night, and worship be in the see this image. And whosoever receives the blood of his own. Jesus, she's like at the donuts, and she should be like on 6-7 by now. And this is the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter. Yeah, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and Revelation 18, verse 1. It says, after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power and perfect life in his Lord. Revelation 18, verse 2, it says, it said, all the nations shall drink the wine around the fish like to the Lord. And the kings of the earth shall drink the fish and the rest of the earth shall wash fish in the days of the Lord. Revelation chapter 18, verse 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not protected from sins, receive none of the plagues. Right, so you got to come out of the way to battle. Be not protected from sins, receive none of the plagues, and put them back into the righteous ways of God, washing the shadows of the Israelites. Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached the heavens, and Yahweh has delivered her iniquities. Right, for the sins have reached the heavens, and the heavenly Father has delivered her iniquities still to this day. Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Behold her, who she bore you, double going to a double. According to her works and cup, she had field to a double. Revelation 18, verse 7. And when she had glorified herself and lived with this, so much storm and sorrow gift for her, for she has in her heart, I said, queen and the widow, like that virgin daughter of Babylon. Revelation 18, verse 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, that morning famine. Right, that virgin daughter of Babylon, she's going to see those 4 plagues. Yeah, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, that morning famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For Yahweh thy power judgment for her right rightfully so. And this is the book of Revelations 18, verse 8, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, that morning famine. So, Revelation 18, verse 9. It says, the kings of the earth will have committed fornication with her, still to the table. And then this shall be one of her, and nothing more, and they shall see the smoke of one. Once they know, but this is for her, and she will be her, and she will be Revelation 18, verse 10, standing before the Johnson, and the house that will see Babylon, and mighty city for the 1 hour that just come. Right, for the 1 hour that just come on the midst of daughter Babylon, and the water out of Shah. And this is the book of Psalms 137. So we're going to continue to be in the spirit of chanting down that mission daughter Babylon, and prophesy against her, and say and water out of Shah. This is the book of Psalms 137, verse 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, shall be the Lord, he that has served us. So that great reward of justice coming to that mission daughter Babylon, just water out of Shah. So she's going to get that great reward of judgment from Yahweh Shah, right? So now, if we get into that Jeremiah 28, verse 8. And this is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before thee and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Right, so we're going to continue to prophesy against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. That's what we said in our words today. One of them basis of wars, evil, and pestilence. So we're going to continue to prophesy against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Jeremiah 28, verse 9. It says, the prophet must prophesy peace, and the word of the prophet shall come to pass. Then should the prophet be known that Yahweh has should be sent. Right, Ezekiel 33, verse 33 was on these. Then they shall know as a prophet. Then they shall know as a prophet among them when there's all these prophecies come to pass in the field. You know, like it says in Ezekiel 38, verse 33. Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And this is Joel, prophet Joel. It says, behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will send a famine in a land like the famine of bread and thirst water. Right, so it's going to be a model way of famine of word for like bread, for like water, but the living of the words heaven by Yahweh. So we're going to see that model way of famine of words going to come to full effect. And we're seeing increasing signs of that, just like it was in the days of Amos. That's going to happen once again in these modern days of Amos. modern day family word for like prayer, for like word above the hearing of the words of everybody out. And this is a prophecy that's going to come to pass in the field. Amos chapter 8, verse 12. They shall run from sea to sea from the day. Shout out to that brother Yahweh, prophets in the city, judge become 20. Amos chapter 8, verse 12, it says, they shall run from sea to sea, from the north to the east. It said, they shall run to and fro, try to seek the words, how shall find it. Right, that's going to be occurring these times. Amos chapter 8, verse 13, it says, in that day shall right, so it's very important, you know, like it says in Isaiah 55, verse 6, seek the heavenly Father, how he may be found, call secure. You know, we're going to be living in times of that modern family of words. It's going to be a family throughout the whole planet Earth. Important as we issue these times once it comes to full effect. Seek God how he may be found, call upon him. And that's at Isaiah 33, verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge show stability at times, and scripture salvation, and the fear of the heavenly Father. Yahweh's a scripture. This is the book of Amos. It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. It says, show the trouble in the city, and the people in the flame, show the evil in the city. Just like it was 50 times, now we're seeing let's get a modern time. Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It says, show me Yahweh will keep up the secrets unto the souls of prophets. Right, so Yahweh shall reveal the secrets unto the souls of prophets. Amos chapter 3, verse 8. It says, the lion has roared, who will not fear? And Yahweh power has spoken, who can but prophesy to God? Because these prophecies are going to come past the field, and these modern day biblical signs and signs of times. And this is the book of Ecclesiastes, 39, verse 1. So we're going to continue to occupy prophecies. This is Ecclesiastes, which is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1, from the Apocryphal books and the Holy Scriptures that we use. It says, he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High Yahweh, and is occupying the meditation of the world, and will seek out the wisdom of all ancient and occupying prophecies. So we're going to continue to seek out the wisdom of all ancient, which is from the heavenly Father Yahweh. And we're going to continue to be occupying prophecies. You know, measuring the time, losing yourself, sounding alarm, having an increase in spiritual discernment is what times we're living in. So we're living in modern day biblical signs and signs of times, and these prophecies is about to come past the field. And why do you have Ashman Shah? Now I'm going to bring out that second edge of the 15th chapter. This is second edge, chapter 15, verse 1. You have second edges. Second edge, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou of the words of my people, the words of prophecies, which I heard and I said. God said, here, I will hedges the chief as a conqueror. I will speak the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel. What they hear, what they hear, like I said, seeking the third chapter. So we are speaking the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel, telling them that they are Israelites, whether they take heed to it or not, whether they hear it or fear. If they do take heed to it, telling them that they are Israelites, the sons and daughters of the children of power, come back to the heavenly Father, come back to the ways of righteousness, come back to your heritage, come back to who we are as being the Israelites, part of the Israelites of Israel, and telling them what's currently taking place right now. And these prophecies stop coming. What's taking place right now and what's about to come over soon. And this is where we are here speaking the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, they are faithful and true. Right, so the words of the Holy Scripture that's written in paper, they are faithful and true. Second Ezra 15, verse 3, it says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the credulity of the trouble thee that speak against thee while scoffers and scorners. Second Ezra 15, verse 4, it says, all the unfair shall be thy deed and faithfulness right now, because of the God shall. That's going to increase in the same. Second Ezra 15, verse 5, it says, behold, saith Yahweh, that I will bring plagues upon the world, as the heavenly Father Yahweh shall bring the sword, famine, and destruction. Second Ezra 15, verse 6, for wickedness have exceeded below the whole earth, and the earth works like a field. Right, Psalms 82, verse 5, the whole earth is out of course. Because wickedness have exceeded below the whole earth, which is going to continue to see increasing as we're seeing in our Lord. So, second Ezra 15, verse 7, it says, therefore saith Yahweh, verse 8, and I will hold my tongue no more as they touching their wickedness, which they profane and commit. Neither I will suffer them any things which they will be exercised themselves. Behold, the unsafe and righteous old by me, the souls of the just for attention. Right, so the souls of the just continue to pay attention to Second Ezra 15, verse 9 reads, it says, therefore saith Yahweh, that I will show the revenge and receive unto you all the innocent blood from murder. Second Ezra 15, verse 10, it says, behold, my people is led as a flock for slaughter, and I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Right, this is our modern spiritual Egypt. Verse 11. But I will bring them out with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And I will destroy all the lands that were right. Zechariah 14 verse 12, Isaiah 19 verse 1, Isaiah 66 verse 15 verse 16, and Malachi the 4th chapter, and Wadi Haba chapter. Second Edges 15 verse 12, it said, Egypt shall mourn, and the founders of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that your house shall bring upon you. Second Edges 15 verse 13, they that took the ground shall mourn, for the sea shall fail through the blast of hail and for the fearful constellation. Second Edges 15 verse 14, it says, woe to the world and then that dwell therein. Why? So woe to the world and then that dwell therein, because wickedness have seated, for the whole earth and those works shall fail. So that's why it says, woe to the world and then that dwell therein. That shows that's the righteous man, something about Ashman Shah. Second Edges 15 verse 15, for the sword and destruction draw. Fight against another source, and as we see, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. What's that? Sedition among men, invading one another. They should not regard their kings, so their princes, of course, actually sending the power. So we're going to be seeing more signs of it. This is Second Edges 15 verse 16. For there should be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall regard their kings or their princes. Of course, you're actually standing out like citizens rising against their leaders in power and protest. Second Edges 15 verse 17. It says, a man should rise against the sea, should live. Rise against the time when a man should rise against the sea, should live. And these are the times rise against the sea. Second Edges 15 verse 18. It says, because of that pride, the city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and it shall be free. Right, Proverbs 16 verse 18. This is Second Edges 15 verse 19, and it reads, it says, a man should have a pity upon his neighbor, but you destroy the house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of right regulation. White Amos 8 verse 11. What's that? Isaiah 19 verse 2. Second Edges 13 verse 31. This is the book of St. Mark, the 3rd chapter. So you're going to have modern day kings being divided into 7, as we said in these modern day times. St. Mark chapter 3 verse 24, it reads, it says, and if a kingdom be divided into 7, the kingdom cannot stand. Like modern day kings being divided into 7. Modern day kings being divided into 7, which cannot stand. This way how I spoke about during his terms, and now this can be related to modern day terms. St. Mark chapter 3 verse 25, and if a house be divided into 7, the house cannot stand. Right, so modern day house is being divided. Yeah, modern day house is being divided into 7, which cannot stand. That's what we're seeing. St. Mark chapter 3 verse 26. And if Satan rises against himself, be divided, and stand at the end. Right, Second Edges verse 5. Revelation 12 verse 12. That's what we're seeing. And this is the book of Matthew, 24th chapter. Yeah, this is the book of Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, you shall hear of wars, women's wars. See that you be not troubled with all these things. So we're not going to be trouble with these things. So Matthew 24 verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places, and nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And this is the book of Luke. Yeah, this is the book of Luke 21 verse 25. It says, there shall be signs in the sun, and the moon, and the stars upon the earth, and stress of nations, and perplexing seasons one. Right, so that's what we said, the signs in the sun, the stars, and the moon, and upon the earth, and stress of nations, for perplexing seasons one. And that's what we're seeing. So we're going to see more seditions, uprisings, upwards, big world, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. We're going to be seeing more trade wars, more economic wars, nuclear escalations, and tensions are heating up between the nations, seditions among one another. And we're going to be seeing an increase. We're seeing it more and more in our world today. We're going to see it more and more. And it's going to come to full effect. We're seeing signs of it. Ultimately, the increase of the distress of nations will perplex the seizure of the world. And this is the book of Luke 12 and verse 51. Yeah, this is the book of Luke 12 and verse 51, where it let the Habshah speak. It says, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth, I take day to wear division. That's what we see, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. It says, Luke 12 and verse 52. For from henceforth there should be 5 in one house divided through and sue through against 3. Right, moderate house been divided, as we're seeing it throughout the whole planet Earth. Luke 12 verse 52. Luke 12 verse 54. He said also to the people, when you see a cloud by spirit, he said, the beat when you shout what it is. Luke 12 and verse 55. And when you see the south wind blow, he said, the beat will come to pass. Luke 12 and verse 56. It says, Luke is described like a broken glass during certain times. Right, just like the Hamshah mission this time, how is it concerned with this side, how is it during certain times. We are in the modern days of certain times. And that's why we are in certain times. And the times we're living in, why they got our Hamshah, putting the scripture conservative on us in these other times. And why they got our Hamshah for that. And this is the book of Luke 17, verse 28. It says, likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they eat. Yeah, it says they eat, they drink, they bought, they sold, they plant, they built. Just like in the days of Lot, that was happening during those times, they planted, they sold, they built, they bought. Now it's happening once again in these modern times, so there's no new thing under the sun. You know, our forefather Lot, he was vexed with the conversation, just like it says in Genesis, the 9th chapter, because this is modern days of our Lot, just like it was in ancient times. So there's no new thing under the sun. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9. This is Luke 17 and verse 29. But the same day that Lot went out the side of the rain, fire, and brimstone, heaven destroyed them all, there's going to happen once again. Luke 17 verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed by Hamashiach. Luke 17 verse 31. It says, in that day when he should be upon the housetop, and his stuff is in the house, let him not come down and take away. And he that's in the field, Luke 17 verse 32. Remember Lot's wife. God said, Lot's wife. Luke 17 verse 32. That's going to occur once again in these modern times. So we're not looking at like Lot's wife, we're looking forward to the kingdom of Yahweh. Luke 17 verse 33, whosoever shall see the same life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose life shall preserve it. Luke 17 verse 34, I tell you in that night there shall be two men in one bed, one shall be taken the other left. Luke 17 verse 35, the reads of the Holy Scriptures. Two women shall be grinding together, one shall be taken the other left. Luke 17 verse 36, it says, two men shall be in the field, one shall be taken the other left. Luke 17 verse 37, and they answered and say unto him, according to how Hamashiach, and he said unto them, whosoever the body sitteth and the eaters be gathered together. So I'm going to go over a couple of verses. It's like in the days of Lot, we're living in the days of Noah as well too. Luke 17 and verse 26. It says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall also come the Son of Man be. Yeah, so also come the Son of Man be. Also in the days of the Son of Man, right? Hamashiach. So we definitely live in the modern days of Noah. We're living in the modern days of Lot as well too. So there's no new thing under the sun. This is Luke 17. Yeah, this is the book of Luke 17 and verse 27. It says they eat. It said they did eat, they drink, they married wives, they were given into marriage, they said they married into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed the ark. That's what happened once again. This time we're the Hamas franchise and we got the fire. And the mob days of fire, the mob days of the Lord, and all at the same time, they won the Hamas franchise. What about that Matthew 24 chapter once again? And this is the book of Matthew 24. Yeah, this is the book of this is the book of Matthew 24 and verse 40. Matthew 24 and 40. It says, from them shall be two in the field, one shall take another. Matthew 24 and verse 42. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour Yahweh thy power come, right? He's going to come and sleep at night. Matthew 24 verse 43. It says, but know this of the good man of the house will know who will watch, and the thief will come, he will have watched, he will not have someone's house to close up. This is the book of Matthew 24 verse 44. It reads, therefore be ye also ready in such an hour as you think not the Son of Man come, right? Matthew 24 verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant whom Yahweh has made him ruler over his household to give him meat due season? Matthew 24 and verse 46. It said, blessed is that servant whom Yahweh shall come to find him doing. Right, so blessed is that servant shall find him doing what Yahweh shall return as we go right now. Been having bad prophecies, measuring the time diligently, so having an increased spiritual discernment in what Yahweh shall. This is Matthew 24 verse 47. It says, verily I say unto you, he shall make a ruler of all his house. He shall make a ruler of all his goods. Matthew 24 verse 48. It said, but when with that evil soul shall say in his heart to mine, my power Yahweh Shema Shai is coming. Matthew 24 verse 49. It said, he shall begin to smite his fellow servants and eat drink and drunk. Matthew 24 verse 50. And the power of Yahweh Shema Shai shall come in the day of the living God. And the power that is not word, like it's going to come and sleep in night. And this is the book of Matthew 24 verse 51. We shall fuck in the sun and of course came with the book. Yep, still good. This is the book of First Thessalonians. It's the book of First Thessalonians. Yeah, this is the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Put up the times and seasons, whether we have the need that I write unto you." First Thessalonians 5, verse 2. For yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Shema Shai shall come and sleep at night. Right, so Yahweh Shema Shai is definitely come and sleep at night. While people are eating and drinking into marriage, and they're cleansing so that they'll be involved in the days of darkness, like the days of Noah. So also the coming of Yahweh Shema Shai. And Yahweh Shema Shai is going to come and sleep at night. It's going to catch everybody on the planet Earth unawares. Because the like-minded brothers and sisters of Yahweh Shai are going to continue to be in that spirit of occupied till he come. So we're going to continue to be on our watch, that spiritual watch. Be a watchman, sound your alarm, go to trumpet, measure the time, so occupying prophecies, having spiritual sound, brothers and sisters, such as ways of God. This is our first Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. The women shall say, if he's a certain such stuff in the mind, as a spoken in the chapter. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. It says, but ye brethren are not the darkness that they shall overtake you as thief. Well, so that day is not going to overtake us as thief. We're going to continue to be on our watch, occupying prophets. Continue to be under the shadow of Yahweh Shai, continue to invest our living out the rocks out here. So Yahweh Shai brought us back into that light. Took us away from that gross darkness. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. It says, ye are the children of the light, like the Israelites, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. It says, therefore let us not sleep as we hope to watch the sober. So we're not going to sleep as we others. We're going to continue to watch the sober. So that's our business. That's why That's be a watchman in this spiritual. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 6. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 7. They that sleep in the night, that they be drunk, not drunk in the night. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love, and him the hope of salvation. So we're going to continue to put on that. We're going to continue to be sober, and we're going to continue to put on that breastplate of faith and love, but in him the hope of salvation. The salvation belongs to the children of Israel. And this is the book of Romans. Yeah, this is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. So I can the book of Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Romans 12 verse 1. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present the house of the sacrifice of the second So we're going to continue making our body living sacrifice, hoping and acceptable to the side of the clock. Hoping to be in the same part and return back to the clock. So this is our unique service inside of the clock. Coming out here on the highway to hedges, cheap as concourse, making our bodies to the sacrifice. While along with the other possible, I couldn't take the body out of my shot. So this is our regional service in the side of Heavenly Father power is being shown people the service of prophets as the Israelites. Romans 13, verse 11. It says, in that knowing the time, let me start at Romans 12, verse 2 slide. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It says that he may prove his Lord acceptable and perfectly looking out. Right, so it's good to stop thinking about how as Israelites coming back into the ways of being the Israelites, trusting righteous ways inside of Heavenly Father. That's what's good and perfect and acceptable inside of Heavenly Father. And not being conformed to this world, but being renewed in our mind, trusting righteous path, righteous ways, and inside of Heavenly Father. That's the Israelites. Romans 13, verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time that now is high time to make our sleep, but now is our salvation here removed. Right, so now is that time, the high time to wake up to sleep, the children of Israel, us the Israelites. Romans 13, verse 12, the night is far spent. Yeah, it says the night is far spent, the days at hand. Therefore, let us cast out the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Right. So the night is far spent, the days ahead. Therefore, let us cast out the works of darkness. Let us put on light, coming back into the ways of God. That ultimate light was to have to find out. And Ephesians 6 verses, Ephesians 6 chapter. Romans 13 to 14. And let us walk honestly as the day of God and joyfully for the Romans 13 to 14. Put on you the hour of the shall not track, and may not be visible for the fear of the rest of the bring out that book.